Hey guys, kevSpec. Welcome back to the channel. Well, I've got a mod list for you today, so I've had a couple of comments and a couple of requests for a rundown on what's been done to the car. So here it is. So I'll start with the suspension. It's got Bilstein front struts and Bilstein shocks in the rear. The front struts do have an adjustable spring platform, so I can adjust it. We've got Petter's 2-inch front springs and Petter's coilover adjustable springs in the rear. I've also got a aftermarket thicker adjustable sway bar in the front as well. The brakes I've upgraded to the Brembo 4-piston brakes and standard brakes on the rear just with good pads and rotors. And the front Brembos are running a track pad. Also got some high quality brake fluid in there, and I've also upgraded all the brake lines to stainless steel braided brake lines. The rear end has got the Superpros floating bush in the centre and the solid rubber ones on the outside, the heavy duty outer ones. And the diff centre has a standard diff set, I believe it's 273 ratio, and it's got the True Track, the Harrick True Track sensor in there to keep things, try to keep things straight anyway. The tail shaft has also been upgraded in the vehicle. It's a heavy duty tail shaft, thicker wall tail shaft. Also has the heavy duty unis. So it's had the rear CV removed and upgraded to a heavy duty uni, as well as the centre uni where the centre bearing is. Transmission is a built ZF 6-speed automatic transmission. That's got the Exceedi clutches in it and also extra clutches. So I believe they come out with 5 or 6 clutches, I think, in the 2 packs or 3 packs. And these have been upgraded. I think they've got now 8 or 9 clutches in the clutch kit. Also a 2000 high stall converter in the auto, as well as a Sonax separator plate for the valve body there as well. Obviously all the bushings and bearings and adjustments have been made for a high performance big power transmission. So the colour of this car is silk blue. I have resprayed the vehicle, and it's also got the GT XR8 bonnet hump on the vehicle. Was resprayed roughly 2 years ago. And this has also had the full LED light conversion. The fog lights and the headlights have been converted to LEDs. The wheels are 20-inch Envious Rana wheels. They're 8 inches wide. I'm running 245, 35, 20 tyres on the front and 265, 30, 20s on the rear. I'm running Continental MC6s on the front and Hankook Evo S3s on the rear. Getting to the engine bay side, so I've got the airbox relocation with a 5-inch pod filter in there. Battery's now on this side. Just a couple little minor dress up bits. I've painted the ECU cover black, so that looks a little bit neater. And I've got a new coolant bottle. The car's getting a bit on now, being a 2008. It's also got the Earl's oil line to the turbo there, so it's got the filter that's cleanable for the turbocharger. And obviously the hard piping, so you replace the factory plastic piping because they're no good anyway. They're only good for about 15 or so pound, and even then they struggle on a good day. So the intercooler piping kit and the Process West Stage 2 intercooler also have some water squirters that can spray onto the intercooler when the car gets a bit warm or in summertime. I do find they help in the traffic and stop-start driving. Turbocharger is basically a standard frame Ford turbocharger that's been heavily modified. It's a race equipped stage 3 with a 67mm front wheel and the bigger 0.7 front cover. Into a 4-inch dump pipe, X-Force 4-inch dump pipe, and a 3.5-inch X-Force stainless steel system with the centre muffler has been deleted. The engine wise, it is a standard engine except for valve springs and head studs. So the bottom end is completely standard. It's just got Crow race valve springs and retainers and the ARP, I think they're 12mm head studs, so they're not the big ones. They're good for around, the limits are around 23-ish pound, 20, somewhere in that realm for those head studs. But apart from that, she's stock. Just got a little laser cut dress plate on there for the front of the engine. Fuel system 1100 cc ID Bosch injectors. It's got the Go Fast Bits fuel reg on the end of the rail. Obviously with the big fuel system now, it needs to return a lot of fuel back to the tank when you're not using it. So it's got the KPM in-tank module, so that's basically just a replacement for your standard Ford module. The beauty with that is there's no external pumps or surge tanks or lines or anything like that. It's a direct replacement for your Ford in-tank module, and that's good for up to 1500 horsepower. So I've got two 525 pumps in that module at the moment, and it can do a third pump, so it's got the space for a third pump in there. Two is more than enough. They say 1000 or so horsepower. I think that's about it. It's also got, the atomic timing chain set in it, heavy duty timing chain. I wanted to, once I went over 400 kilowatts and really wound it up on the E85, the engine's got 130,000 Ks on it, so I thought that was good security to put the timing chain in there. So guys, you've probably noticed the Martini products here. So I've been using the Martini products in my car for probably 4 years now, and the car and the engine has never missed a beat. I only recently stepped up to the ZF fluid once I had my transmission built, hasn't missed a beat. So I also run the Martini Smurf Blood engine oil. This stuff is really good stuff, guys. My engine has not missed a beat. It's been in there since 85,000, 90,000 Ks, I think. I bought this car with 58,000 on it and started using this oil from about 85,000 kilometers. It's now got, mid 130s on it. Engine doesn't miss a beat, bottom end's fine, doesn't blow smoke. Even before I had the timing chain done, it didn't rattle in the morning, so yeah. I use the blue long life coolant because it looks nice in the engine bay, and also the Racing Formula spec brake fluid there, so that stuff will never cook no matter how hard you give it. So Martini's come on and supporting me and this channel, so big thanks to Martini for supplying the fluids for my car, and hope you like this quick video of the mod list on my 2008 G6E Turbo. Okay, thanks guys, love yous, and don't forget, if you've got any comments, chuck them down. If I've missed anything or I haven't quoted something right, pull me up, because I know you will. And don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, just give it a quick like. Thanks guys.
Oh, what's going on here? It's teasing us. Oh, here it comes. Look at that Smurf blood. Smurf blood goodness. Martini number 1.
You're on video, aren't you? Alrighty, so this is what kevSpec's all about. As I was doing that last video, I couldn't think of what head studs I was using, and I think if you look in front of me, kevSpec. So they're ARP head studs. That's a blooper for you.